Yes, so our master program is Public and Social Policy and the Human Resource, specialization in social policy and employment policy. This program provides graduates with the necessary skills for understanding and using current problem-solving methods in social policy and employment policy, and graduates will also develop ability to evaluate problems and policies in these areas. And we recommend this program for the students with keen interest in the development of social and employment policies from global perspectives, with a particular focus on the European welfare states. And who can apply for this program? Can you change the slide? When it comes to joining our master's program, we are looking for candidates who have successfully finished their bachelor degrees specifically in social policy, public policy, or closely related to the field, maybe like public economics, public administration, or developmental studies. And when assessing the applications, we expect that the student acquired, we have some requirements, which is the transcript mainly. And this your transcript should include courses on social research methods, statistic or quantitative methods, or even social policy or public policy or closely related courses to that field, maybe like social work, social community development, and things like this. And we are looking for students with strong interest in development of contemporary public policies in general, and in social labor market policies in particular, who want to do a research on topics such like this. And after the graduation, once you complete the program, you will be qualified to work as managers and experts in social policies and labor market policy fields, or as researchers. And you can work as social worker, maybe as coordinator in the designing or implementation of the public and social policy programs, as a teacher of this field, or possibly in other types of roles depending on employer's need. And about where you can do these jobs, in state administration and self-government organization areas, at labor offices, in non-profit organizations, and in research universities and research institutes. And my colleague will continue from now on.
Hi, I'm Diana, and if you liked so far what this program has to offer for you, then I will go really briefly through admission requirements, because they are pretty much the same as the ones mentioned before by the other ambassadors. So, of course, you need the bachelor degree in the fields of public or social policy or some other social science fields. I personally studied political science before, and that already gave me an insight and overview of how policies work, how administration is done. So that would also help you as well. But other examples could be economics, management, or other public administration fields. So, of course, given that we are focusing also on the human resources aspect of the policies, it would be a benefit for you to know a little bit about this management and what human resources is. As it was mentioned, you need to have a motivation letter and other relevant documents as it is specified on the website. The motivation letter shouldn't be that long, but it should be concise and show your understanding of what a policy is, what public policies are, and all those aspects. The evaluations are made based on the documents you submit, and they are evaluated from 0 to 100 points. And if you have the 60 points, you have a passing level, and you will be also invited to an interview. Remember these deadlines, the 1st of September until the 30th of April this year. So you still have 3 more months to apply. There's plenty of time. And here I will show you a small overview of the study information. So it's a follow-up master program. So that means you have to have a finished bachelor program in a relevant field. It is a full-on master, so that means you will be studying full-time, and it is a single subject. So it is not it doesn't have a minor and a major, but within the master studies you can choose a specialization. There are a lot of courses you can choose from, but I will quickly tell you about my favorite ones. So besides the compulsory courses such as economics or evaluation research, statistics, and overall understanding of public policy process, you can also choose between different optional courses, both that are being taught within our course or at other courses within the faculty. For example, I took a course from the International Relations Master Studies about populism, which was a very interesting course, and it helped me deepen my understanding of how some of the policies right now are being made, how political narratives and mainstreams can shape the way the public policy is made. And it was very interesting to have this interdisciplinary insight and to see how other programs can help you in your own program, how everything is interconnected. And that's what's the most important and interesting part about public and social policies. It doesn't only focus in one direction, but it is connected to everything else we see in our world. So an understanding from other courses in other programs within the faculty, it's amazing, and it's a great asset. And this program gives you that opportunity. You should have at least 16 credits from courses that are not specifically directly associated with this program. So it gives you a lot of liberty to discover and find out what you really like. Another course I particularly enjoyed was Governance, Agency, and Problems of Public Administration, because it's a really hands-on course based on study cases, and you can actually see how the theory that you learn in the mandatory courses translates into practice on concrete examples. So this program doesn't only offer you the theoretical grounds on how public and social policy should be structured, and of course how to manage the human resources within this policy making process, but it also shows you how it really actually happens in real life, how you can, as a person, as an individual, have an impact in it, how you can change it, modify it, evaluate it, and I guess that's great. And if you decide to apply for this program, I'm pretty sure Arzu will agree with me. You won't regret it, because it gives you the flexibility and the freedom to find your own path and actually decide what to do after you graduate. If there's anything else you would like to add.
And also teachers are super supportive during our studies and end of the studies, because both of us are at the end of our studies and we are doing our theses, and it's not that hard for us, to be honest, because as I said, teachers are super supportive and they help us in any way to make it us a little bit at least easier to get our diplomas. So I am really grateful for it, I would say.
Yes, there's an overall general feeling of friendliness, and you can actually feel like you're taking part of a nice community. The teachers are very helpful, and also the other students are supportive, so you won't feel alone here, that's for sure.
Yes.